Well, Paul, game of two halves, and you'll have enjoyed the second one a lot more than the first.
Yeah, I thought we struggled on the surface a little bit. We probably, looking at the ground when we got here, but I just felt Jack Jebb deserved another start, and it was important to look at him. And I think we knew within a half an hour or so that we weren't right. We're still trying to play too many intricate balls and play short. And at the end of the day, we changed it at half time. Unfortunately, Ben Jefford, sickness and diarrhoea just before the game, and no disrespect, but I think that showed a bit in the way that Ben got through the first half. So a few things to have to deal with, and a few things to get right. And I thought Dundas made a huge difference playing up top there with Biamu. We decided we couldn't play on this pitch, so we went longer, and within 10 minutes of the second half we're back in at 2-2, and I thought it was a fairly open game thereafter. We had two or three very decent breaks where I thought we were going to score. Rory Deacon's one that just flashed past the post for a corner, and then they had a few. Will Puddy's made a huge save as well.
Mention that, yeah.
I think Will's made a brilliant save for us at 2-0, because if it had gone to 3, then that would have been game over for us. But we got straight back in it as well, didn't we? And just delighted for the away support as well. I thought were fabulous today. Good numbers, great vocal support, and kept going with us as well. I asked for everyone to keep going, good or bad, and I thought second half and first half they really stuck with the team.
And getting the first goal back so quickly was important. Afterwards, go straight down the other and make it 2-1.
Yeah, we said to them at half time, we felt we had two really good chances just before half time. Rory spun in the box and has scuffed a shot past the post, and then Max has just had a little volley at the end in that last minute or two, and we just said to him, the next goal wins it or gets you back in it. Either way, because if we conceded we were going to get beat, and if we scored it, then I think we all know that 2-0 is a funny scoreline in football, and it's one that you still keep believing if you get the next goal, then you've got the impetus, and that was the case today.
It's good after 2 goals on Saturday, 2 more for Max today, and in double figures in the league this season. Yeah,
delighted for him, because the reality is if we'd have had and we've now got one striker into double figures, if we'd have had at least one or two others, we would have, I think we'd have been more comfortable this year. But it's a year of his first year in English football. I thought he was magnificent today, and he was on Friday as well. So that's 2 good games in a row he's put together on Good Friday, and I think that the that consistency of performance is what you want from him. And as I said, I think you can reflect back to Ian Baird's taking him off at half time against Southport when when 1 or 2 in the ground might have been surprised. It might just have been the little thing that worked to get his last 2 performances. But he deserves a lot of credit today.
And a storming header for the second one as well. Good old-fashioned header from the corner.
It's a proper leap. He's got a fantastic leap on him. But like you said, he attacked the ball, and it's only one way that was going, and that was in. And we had the impetus then, and I wondered if we'd go on and perhaps get a 3 and a 4, but that wasn't to be. I thought Dagenham responded very, very well. They're in the playoffs for a reason. And they're going to be one of the I think one of the favourites to look to go up.
Little worried that we were conceding too many free kicks towards the end of the game?
Worried about 2 things. Again, with 10 minutes to go, we lost Deacon really. He twisted his ankle, so we're down to virtually 10 men again. It lost the threat of Dundas and Biamu up top, which is really disappointing. And it's happened to us on 4 or 5 occasions away from home. And yes, because one of the things that we said on the board, it's written on the board, is don't give away stupid free kicks. And then Maguire Drew's got great delivery into the box, but again, Biamu, I thought, he's done well in both boxes, didn't he? And pleased as well with John when he come on. Louis John put him in an unfamiliar position, but we had to because of Ben's sickness. And Beckwith and Collins and Bailey, I thought they did well.
Okay, and now looking ahead to Saturday, last home game of the season against Chester. Almost more, they're in a bit of a problem now. They're 2 points below us.
I wasn't aware of their...
it's almost more of an important game for them than it is.
Of their situation, yeah. Well, we want to finish well at home. It's our presentation evening, obviously after the game, and you don't particularly want to go to a presentation even if you haven't played well or perhaps won the game. We've got a Mayor's Civic reception on Thursday that the players are going to, so we'll train Thursday morning. They're going to be honoured by the local council, which I think is great for them. And we'll prepare for Saturday. And for us, I think it's important to finish at home with a win. And perhaps Macclesfield, I know we'll have a big support, aren't they, for the last game of the season as well. But as I said, the lads have gone to the well a lot this year. Point I made earlier about they've had to be at the maximum for most games, and I think it's time that they can just relax. Maybe sometimes if you've got not a lot to play for, you can play some of your best football as well. So could be exciting.
And we do owe Chester one because it was the heaviest, just one of the heavy
and
defeats.
it was a
strange
funny
game.
enough, that was a strange game. So I actually thought we played really well. And this is a classic football manager's statement, but you take the 4 goals out, we were the better side for large periods.
First 5 minutes and last 5 minutes.
Yeah, but they thoroughly deserved to beat us on the day. What you do in the summer, and I said to Bertie when we go to Marbella for a few days with the players, is to sit down and reflect then on almost each game. And I'm sure we sat down reflecting only on 3 or 4 really below par performances. I remember Southport being one for sure, but Chester wasn't a below par performance. It was a classic 2 set pieces in the first 5 minutes and then getting done at the end. So do we owe him one? I don't know. I just think that we've got to enjoy the fact we're safe. I know you're still pessimistic, thinking we could lose 16-0.
No, I'm not.
Braintree could win 16-0.
No, I'm not.
I'm playing. I'm only playing. Listen, it's been a marvellous season, and and I've just reiterate, it's been so enjoyable to come to these good grounds, and to have a home gate approaching 1800s now, 2000s. It's just very, very exciting. So have a little break now after the end, and we've got 2 or 3 really exciting people coming next year as well, and I'm already looking forward to it. Having said everyone needed a break, I'm still looking forward to it. So no, it's going to be good.
Okay,
it's going to be
Paul.
good.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Tony.